Hello children, how are you all? I hope all of you are fine. So children, today we are back again with a new topic, with a new video, that is lesson number 3, India, Land and Climate, for class 3 and subject social studies. So all the third class students, take out your reader, page number 133. Okay, yes, lesson number 3, India, Land and Climate. So before starting, I hope you people have completed and understood lesson number 1 and 2 very well. All the classwork, the work which I have given you, you have completed that work also, as well as the homework also. So yes, and not only completing, start learning also. Every day do revision, learn the things, learn the things which I am giving you, the bits which I am giving you, because we may start our essay 1 also. Okay, so yes, coming back to the lesson number 3, India, Land and Climate. As the name itself says, that this lesson will teach us about India, about the land as well as climate. So ये lesson में हमें इंडिया के बारे में, इंडिया का लैंड और इंडिया के क्लाइमेट के बारे में बताया जाएगा. Okay, let us start reading activity. That is page number 133, lesson number 3, India, Land and Climate. First paragraph. You know, India is a very large country. It is the 7th largest and 2nd most populous country in the world. If we travel from the southern tip of the India to the northernmost point, we will cover 3000 kilometers. The distance between the eastern and western borders is less than 3000 kilometers. So yes, India is a very large country and it is the 7th largest country. Okay, 7th largest country means first to 6th सबसे बड़ी country अगर देखा जाए तो first to 6 कोई और countries है, और इंडिया 7th largest country है. And when it comes to population, so population के wise first चाइना है जिसका population सबसे ज़्यादा है, second इंडिया है जिसका population सबसे ज़्यादा है. और अगर उसका हम किलोमीटर्स या डिस्टेंस अगर हम उसका नापे तो डिस्टेंस फ्रॉम नॉर्थ टू साउथ, ओके, इफ यू ट्रेवल इट कंटेन्स 3000 किलोमीटर्स. कितना डिस्टेंस है उनका, नॉर्थ से लेके साउथ तक उनका डिस्टेंस है 3000, एंड फ्रॉम ईस्ट टू वेस्ट उसका डिस्टेंस कितना है, 3000 से थोड़ा कम है. Okay, might be some 2500 like that. Okay, so yes, India is the 7th largest country and 2nd populous country in the world. Turn your page. Now let us discuss about land. Look at the physical map of India. You will see the face of its land is different at different places. It has mountains, plains, plateaus, desert and island. Some of its land is rocky and some is clayey or sandy. So when you look at the physical map of India, this is the map. Okay, it tells us about the land. So आपको ऐसे कैसे मालूम पड़ेंगे इसमें कि है ना, there are different types of countries, different types of land by the help of this colors. ये colors explain करते हैं कि इंडिया में कैसे टाइप का land है. So if you have the purple color like this, it means इतना जो हिस्सा है land का वो mountains है. Okay, and when it comes to something like light yellow color, dark yellow color, it will have what, this covers what, northern plains. And this color contains what, coastal plains. And yellow color contains what, southern plateau. Orange color contains what, desert. And the rest over, the one which is in blue color is what, is the island. So with the help of these colors you can see that how the land differs from one place to another place. पूरा इंडिया का लैंड सेम नहीं है. कहीं नॉर्थ पार्ट में माउंटेन्स है तो कहीं प्लेट्यूज है, कहीं प्लेन्स है, कहीं डेजर्ट है. सो दिस इज हाउ इंडिया के लैंड्स डिफरेंट होते हैं फ्रॉम वन प्लेस टू अनदर प्लेस. नेक्स्ट इज व्हाट, माउंटेन्स. Very high hills are called mountains. We have very high mountains, the Himalayas in the north. There are many peaks in this mountain. Some of the peaks are always covered with snow. Mount Everest in the Himalaya is the highest peak in the world. Its height is 8848 meters. Many of the big rivers starts from the Himalayas, central and southern part of our country also have low mountain ranges, that is called as what, hills. The Vindhya and the Satpura range in the central India. In the south we have beautiful Nilgiri hills. So अब आते हैं mountains. We have mountains. हमारा इंडिया माउंटेन से भी कवर होता है and that is called as what, the Himalayas. So मैप देखो, so मैप के ऊपर की साइड पे towards the top north side we have what, Himalayan mountain. So what happens, these Himalayan mountains, it is covered with snow. When the snow will melt, it gives water, it supplies water to the rivers. So every day, every year it is covered with the snow, and afterwards we have some peaks also, and that peaks are also covered with the snow. So one of the highest Himalayan peak is what, Mount Everest. Mount Everest सबसे बड़ा हिमालय है, which is always covered with the snow. और उसकी हाइट कितनी है, 8,848 meters. So this Himalaya, how they are useful, because Himalaya से कहीं सारे rivers and its tributaries connect होते हैं. So जब वो snow melt होना शुरू होता है, वो melt होके पानी बनता है, and वही पानी rivers में जाता है, and the rivers is been supplied water from where we are getting water from the Himalayas. So central or southern part में also we don't have a big mountains, big Himalayas, but we have what, hills in the central and southern part. And central part में the Vindhya and the Satpura ranges. So central India में हमारे पास कौन से hills है, that is Vindhya and Satpura. And in the south we have what, Nilgiri hills. So north Himalayas तो है ही, but central area में we have two hills, that is Satpura and Vindhya hills, and coming back to the south we have what, Nilgiri hills. Next is what, plains. Many parts of our country have flat and the level land. They are called as what, plains. There are very big plains in northern India. The northern plains is also called the Gangetic plains. There are narrow strips of plain land, also the eastern and the western coast of India. So plains किसके कहते हैं, जहाँ पे माउंटेन्स नहीं होते हैं, जहाँ पे डेजर्ट नहीं होता है, तो जो एरिया एकदम फ्लैट लैंड है, अ फ्लैट सरफेस, उसे क्या कहते हैं, उसे प्लेन्स कहते हैं. So these plain area will not have what, they will not have mountains. So northern India में बहुत ज़्यादा plains है, there is so much of flat land, and it is also called as what, Gangetic plains. So जो northern India में अगर कोई plain area मतलब level land है, उसे और क्या बोलते हैं, उसे Gangetic plain कहते हैं. So these plains are narrow strips, and it is covering what, eastern as well as western coast. So north के साथ साथ it is even covering the eastern part as well as the western part. Next, many rivers flow through this place and fall into the sea. The Ganga, the Yamuna, the Brahmaputra, the Krishna and the Kaveri are some important rivers. They make the land rich and fertile. Locate these plains and rivers on the given map. So these plains, as it is a flat land, तो ये प्लेन से बहुत सारे रिवर्स फ्लो होते हैं. रिवर्स जैसे कि गंगा रिवर, यमुना रिवर, ब्रह्मपुत्र रिवर, कृष्णा रिवर एज वेल एज व्हाट, कावेरी रिवर. सो जो प्लेन्स में फ्लैट एरिया है, फ्लैट एरिया के साथ साथ यहाँ पे नदियाँ भी होते हैं. फ्यू रिवर्स के नेम वो लोग यहाँ पे दे दिए. सो जो एरिया में रिवर्स होते हैं, वो एरिया में वाटर की कमी नहीं होती. So it means जो land है वहाँ का, that land is very fertile and it is very rich to grow agricultural crops. Because agriculture के crops के लिए सबसे main क्या चाहिए, पानी. And पानी उन्हें कहाँ से मिल जाता है, river से मिल जाता है. So there is adequate water also, and the land is very rich. It is very fertile. The soil is very fertile. Okay, children. So plain area में they have rivers. And if the rivers are there, the land is very fertile. Okay, so first one was land. Land is different. Few land have mountain, plains, and the next is what, mountains. Mountains में सबसे पहला mountain Northern mountain आता है Himalayas, it is covered with the Himalayas, and that Himalayas when it will melt, it supplies waters to the rivers. And plain area means what? Flat surface which has rivers, and if rivers are there, its land is very fertile, and there you can grow agricultural crops. Okay children, so for this much is enough. Then in the part 2 I'll complete plateau, deserts and peninsulas. I hope you have understood. Watch the video till you will not understand. Okay, and read the lesson. We will meet soon with a part 2 of this lesson. Okay children, I'll give you notes also and complete that notes in the class workbook. Till then children, goodbye and take care.